Thinking of joining in with Inktober Tangles 2025. I'm Lisa Crow, a certified Zentangle teacher, and today I'm going to tell you all about the challenge and what you need to know to get yourself involved. So, the Inktober Tangles challenge is brought together every year by Stephanie Jennifer, who is another certified Zentangle teacher. I will put all of her links for her social media in my description, but also, more importantly, I'll put the link to where you can download this Inktober Tangles booklet that she has pulled together. This is a challenge that is completely free, and Jennifer pulls it together. Stephanie pulls it together every year for everybody to get involved in. So, when you go into it, there's a welcome bit that you can look into when you download it for yourself. But you'll see the idea is here we've got Zentangle ink tangles, but then there are other patterns that are from other Zentangle teachers. And the idea behind this challenge is not that you are to kind of complete Tangle 1 on day 1, Tangle 2 on day 2. It's not a race. It's just to kind of give you a spark of inspiration, and you can go away and create this exactly as you would like to do. There's an Inktober general challenge that's out there, which I'm sure is the inspiration behind Stephanie pulling the Inktober Tangles together. But the generic one is like, you get a list of words. It could be something like cat or tree, and then you use whatever medium. It could be watercolour or pastels, whatever it is. It's just to spark some creativity. So it's exactly the same as that principle, except for each day of October, we have a different tangle that we are able to complete. And there's such a lovely collection of tangles this year. If you are looking at this booklet as an electronic version, each of these titles of the tangles has a link to take you to the step out. So you've got everything gathered together all in the one place, which is really handy. And obviously, if you download that, you can see that Stephanie has her links in there as well. And then we've got a list option here too. And there's a bit at the back where there are 2 calendars that you can choose to tangle on if you would like to. So how do you complete it? What do you complete it on? It's entirely up to you. You can do it whatever way you like. I am going to be teaching this every day on my YouTube channel here. I'm going to be doing it on these Bijou tiles. You could use a sketchbook though, if you would like. You could tangle on, this is a classic tile size of Zentangle. This is not a Zentangle tile, but it's the same size, so it's 3.5 inches squared. So you could have, instead of doing these Bijou tiles are probably only going to be big enough for one tangle, you could put a collection of tangles together on the one tile. I've got a little booklet here that I got from my Zenjo retreat that I was at recently. You could put it in something like this. I can't put the full challenge in this little booklet because there aren't enough pages for each of the days, but just to kind of mention, if you have a smaller booklet, you might want to do that. I've started prepping here, like for want of a better word, you don't really need to practice the Zentangle method because it's all about trusting the process and whatnot, but I did want to have a look at some of the tangles before I actually taught them on camera. And then this feels a bit just disjointed just now, but it's going to pull together once it adds even more tangles and shade and all that different stuff. This is what I did last year for Inktober Tangles 2024, and I've also got, oops, something's just fallen aside of my desk. I have my Zentangle sketchbook here, and I completed this in 2022. So you can choose, you might prefer to do one tangle at a time on one piece of paper or one tile. You might want to cluster them together. There's no kind of specific guideline for how to complete this. This is your challenge. It's not a pressurized challenge. It is just for fun. So if you start out day one and you kind of get a couple of days under your belt and they're completing them as they're supposed to happen, and then life gets in the way, don't be hard on yourself and think, oh no, I've not completed this, I'm getting behind. It's not about completing it by the 31st of October. It's just, the idea is to spark creativity and give you some motivation, let you know about new tangles that you may not have tried before. So just follow along with my channel if you would like my inspiration. But like I say, it's not, you don't need to complete it as and when everybody else is doing it. It's just there for some motivation. But if you would like to join along with me, be sure to subscribe to my channel here, and you will not miss out on any of the tutorials that I put out for the individual tangles. And click the link in the description to Stephanie Jennifer's page, to her link, and then you'll be able to download the workbook for yourself, booklet, whatever you want to call it, and we can get started here on the 1st of October together. So I hope to see you there and then, and have a good weekend between times. Bye.